Welcome back, guys, and today we are going to talk about this amazing site, crypto51.app. And on this site you can see how much would it cost you in US dollars to perform a 51% proof of work attack on almost every most popular coin on the market. So with 51% attack, what happens is that you control 51% of the hashing power on the whole network. And with 51% of the hashing power, you can actually perform transactions the way you want to perform them. So if you want to send somebody maybe 1 Bitcoin, and you actually control 51% of the hashing power on the Bitcoin network, you can just say after he got that 1 Bitcoin, that transaction was invalid, and you can take that 1 Bitcoin back. But you wouldn't make anybody lose money that way. The way you would actually make people lose money is by sending those bitcoins to the exchanges and selling them there, and then taking that money away from the exchange to your own personal bank account. But the exchange would know who you are, and they wouldn't be doing business anymore with you because they can see the name of your account. So you would have to find somebody else next time that would do that. But you can take a lot of money away from exchanges that way, and things like this do happen, and they are starting to happen more often, almost every single day. And attacks are mostly on the lower cap coins that don't have so much hashing power, and this is why it is important to have a lot of hashing power on your coins, even if your coins are run by ASICs. If you maybe have like 100, 200 or only like 1000 GPUs on the market that are hashing on some specific small cap coin, and then maybe if you have a farm with 2000 GPUs, you can take control of any coin you want. That has, of course, a hash rate lower than your whole mining rig. So let's take a look at how much it would cost you to actually do this. So the Bitcoin would cost you the most. It would cost you $557,000 to perform 51% attack. Now you might think, well, a lot of people have $500,000 and why don't they just do 51% attack? It's because you would need a lot equipment to do this. Over here you can see that you have only 2% of hashing power that you can rent on NiceHash, and if you would rent that 2% of the hashing power, you would still need 49% of the hashing power to come from your own mining farm. And there is no way that you can have 49% of the all total ASICs produced for Bitcoin mining, and that you can do this attack. So you would need to spend a lot more than $500,000 on that. You would have to buy 50% of the all ASICs in existence. You would have to spend tens and tens, if not even hundreds of millions of dollars to do this attack. So Bitcoin is not an option for 51% attack, and this is why Bitcoin is so safe and so secure from attacks. On Ethereum, it is almost the same story. It would cost you $376,000, and you can also rent only 2% from the NiceHash. So you cannot attack 51% attack Ethereum network, but you can attack other tokens that are based on the similar code. So the next coin is Bitcoin Cash. Over here you need only $72,000, and you can get 12% of that from NiceHash. So Bitcoin Cash is a lot easier to attack, but still you would need about 39% of your own personal hash power to contribute to your own network. So that is not possible. That is almost not possible. The first coin that you can attack without any problem is Ethereum Classic, and you can actually rent all of the power that you need. You can rent 64% of the hashing power just from NiceHash, and if you decide to rent all of that hashing power from NiceHash, and if you want to do 51% attack, you can do that, but it would cost you $13,000 per 1 hour of your attack. And of course, if you don't get $13,000 worth of coins that 1 hour, which you mine, and you don't have time to sell them, then you are out of luck because you didn't make that money back. Now, doing 51% attack is something that every coin should consider, and they should know how to fight against that, but a lot of the smaller cap coins just don't care. They are just happy to be listed on CoinMarketCap, and to do what they do is just sit there and wait for people to mine a few coins there and just sell them. They don't actually care about network security. The coin that is the easiest over here on the first like 20 to do 51% attack is Bitcoin, and that would cost you only $1,200 to do, and you can get more than enough hashing power from NiceHash. You can get 116% of hashing power just from NiceHash, so you would actually increase the total hashing power on that coin by more than double just by renting NiceHash hashing power for $1,000. So let's take a look at some really small coins. Maybe over here, like Metaverse, you can do this attack for $229, which is insanely low. And if you wanna try it, you can actually try it, and you can take control of that coin if you wanna lose $229. But if you manage to sell those coins fast enough, you can make that money back, and this can actually be a really profitable thing to do. But be sure to trade only on the centralized exchanges, because you don't want them to know who you are, and you want to sell those coins really fast. So let's take a look which is the cheapest coin. Einsteinium would cost you only $23 to do, and this is insanely cheap. Like, everyone can do that, everyone can spend $23 to do 51% attack, and this is why this coin is actually not worth anything, since the 51% attack is so easy to do and network is not secure at all. Now just imagine doing some kind of big transaction on Einsteinium, even though the market cap is $39 million. If maybe you would have $1 million in Einsteinium, just imagine doing that transaction to somebody, and then somebody takes control of the whole network for $23, and he says, your transaction is not valid, I actually take control of your transaction, I decide where you send it. This is insane, and you should never do such a huge transactions on some coins like Einsteinium. If you have a lot of money in that, just transfer it to Bitcoin and do transaction over there, and if that person really wants Einsteinium, let them just change those Bitcoins for Einsteinium. So this is the cheapest coin that you can do attack. Okay, Mooncoin is for $6, there is one for Coin for $19, the Pink Coin for $7, and you can see all of those coins are below $1,000. So most of the coins you can take control only for something like $1,000, but it is not worth it to do for every single coin, but some coins are really profitable to do. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think about it, and if you would like to do 51% attack on some of the smaller coins, maybe just try and test it for like $10 and see what happens, and let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. See you soon in another one, and bye.